Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss one new topic in software engineering, that is total quality management, in short TQM. Okay. To know TQM, first of all we'll see that this total quality management is a combination of three words: total, quality and management. Total means we all know what is the meaning of total. It is made up of the whole. Then quality, it is the degree of excellence of a product or service. Then management, it is an act or art or manner of handling, controlling and directing something. Okay, so if we combine these three words, total quality management, then we'll get the TQM is the art of managing the whole system to achieve excellence. Now, total quality management uh, is a system of management based on the principle that every member of staff must be committed to maintain high standards of work in every aspect of a company's operation. TQM is an approach to improve effectiveness and flexibilities of business as a whole. Then it is essentially a way of organizing and involving the whole organization, every department, every activity and every single person at entry level. TQM ensures that the management adopts a strategic overview of the quality and focuses on prevention rather than inspection. Now, what are the key concept of TQM? If we look at the key concept, first of all, it is total quality management, or TQM is an ongoing process of detecting and reducing or eliminating errors. Okay, so to decrease error, TQM is a necessity. Next, it is used to manufacture to streamline supply chain management, improve customer service, and ensure that employees are trained. The focus is to improve the quality of an organization's output, including goods and services, through continual improvement of internal practices. Total quality management aims to hold all parties involved in the production process accountable for the overall quality of the final product or service. Now, if we look for the principles of TQM, uh, we'll see that there are 8 principles in total: customer focused organization, leadership, involvement of people, process approach, system approach to management, continual improvement, factual approach to design making, and mutually beneficial supplier relationships. So coming to the first principle, that is customer focused organization. um, Organizations depend on their customers and should therefore understand current and future customer needs, meet customer requirements, and strive to exceed customers' expectations. Next principle is leadership. Leaders establish unity of purpose and direction of organizations. They should create and maintain the internal environment in which people can become fully involved in achieving the organization's objectives. Next is involvement of people. People at all levels are the essence of an organization, and their full involvement enables their abilities to be used for the organization's benefit. Next one is process approach. The desired result is achieved more efficiently when related resources and activities are managed as a process. Next, principle 5 is system approach to management. Identifying, understanding, and managing a system of interrelated processes for a given objective improve the organization's effectiveness and efficiency. Principle 6 is continual improvement. Continual improvement should be a permanent objective of an organization. Then, factual approach to decision making. Now, effective decisions and actions are based on the analysis of data and information. Then, mutually beneficial supplier relationships. This is the final principle. Okay, an organization and its suppliers are independent, and a mutually beneficial relationship enhances the ability to create value. Successful TQM requires both behavioral and cultural changes to fulfill the commitments of an organization towards fulfilling customers' satisfaction. Hence, TQM principles themselves become a management system which can be categorized into the following three types: organization management system, human resource management system, and total quality management system. For organizations, successful implementation of TQM therefore requires integration of organizational behavior, human resource development, and organizational development issues with the quality management practices. Now, let us see what are the elements of TQM. To implement TQM successfully, an organization must concentrate on the 8 key elements, and those are ethics, integrity, trust, training, teamwork, leadership, recognition, and communication. Now, TQM has been coined to desire a philosophy that makes quality the driving force behind leadership, design, planning, and improvement initiatives. For this, TQM requires the help of those 8 key elements. These key elements can be divided into 4 groups according to their function. The groups are foundation, it includes ethics, integrity, and trust. Building bricks, it includes training, teamwork, and leadership. Binding motor, it includes communication, and roof, it includes recognition. So as we can see, to build a house, first of all, we need the foundation. And here, integrity, ethics, and trust will make this foundation. And on the foundation, the bricks are built. Okay, and this will makes the wall of the house. Okay, so this includes training, training, teamwork, and leadership. And after this, after building bricks, we'll which will bind the brakes together. It is binding motor, and that is communication. Everywhere there will be communication, communication. Okay, so everywhere. Next, what is after the building brakes? Okay, um, at the top there will be the roof. Roof is used to protect the house. Okay, so this is a basic structure of a house, and by this basic structure we'll explain what are the functions of TQM. Okay, now first of all we'll get foundation. So TQM is built on a foundation of ethics, integrity, and trust. It fosters openness, fairness, and sincerity and allows involvement by everyone. This is the key to unlocking the ultimate potential of TQM. These three elements move together. However, each element offers something different to the TQM concept. Number one, ethics. Ethics is the discipline concerned with good and bad in any situation. It is a two-faced faceted subject represented by organizational and individual ethics. Sorry. Organizational ethics establish a business code of ethics that outlines guidelines that all employees are to adhere to in the performance of their work. Individual ethics include personal rights or wrongs. Next is integrity. Integrity implies honesty, morals, values, fairness, and adherence to the facts and sincerity. The characteristics is what customers, internal or external, expect and deserve to receive. People see the opposite of integrity as duplicity. TQM will not work in an atmosphere of duplicity. The next thing is trust. Trust is a byproduct of integrity and ethical conduct. Without trust, the framework of TQM cannot be built. Trust fosters full participation of all members. It allows empowerment that encourages pride, ownership, and it encourages commitment. It allows decision making at appropriate levels in the organization, fosters individual risk taking for continuous improvement, and helps to ensure that measurements focus on improvement of process and are not used to uh, content people. Trust is essential to ensure customer satisfaction. So, trust builds the cooperative environment essential for TQM. The next group is building bricks. So, apart from the three key elements which were discussed in foundation, training is number 4 and it is under building bricks. Training is very important for employees to be highly productive. Supervisors are solely responsible for implementing TQM within their departments and teaching their employees for the philosophies of TQM. Training that employees require are interpersonal skills, the ability to function within teams, problem solving, decision making, job management, performance analysis and improvement, business economics, and technical skills. During the creation and formation of TQM, employees are trained so that they can become effective employees for the company. The next one is number 5, teamwork. To become successful business, to become successful in business, teamwork is also a key element of TQM. With the use of teams, the business will receive quicker and better solutions to problems. Teams also provide more permanent improvements in processes and operations. In teams, people feel more comfortable bringing up problems that may occur and can get help from other workers to find a solution and put into place. There are mainly three types of teams that TQM organizations adopt: quality improvement teams or excellence teams, QYTS. These are temporary teams with the purpose of dealing with specific problems that often recur. These teams are set up for period of 3 to 12 months. Next one is problem solving teams, PSTs. Problem solving teams, these are temporary teams to solve certain problems and also to identify and overcome causes of problems. They generally last from 1 week to 3 months. The third one is natural work teams, NWTs. These teams consist of small groups of skilled workers who share tasks and responsibilities. These teams use concepts such as employee involvement teams, self-managing teams, and quality circles. These teams generally work for 1 to 2 hours a week. Then the next element of our discussion is leadership. It is possibly the most important element in TQM. It appears everywhere in organization. Leadership is in TQM requires the manager to provide an inspiring vision, make strategic directions that are understood by all, and to instill values that guide subordinates. For TQM to be successful in a business, the supervisor must be committed in leading his employees. A supervisor must understand TQM, believe in it, and then demonstrate their belief and commitment through their daily practices of TQM. The supervisor makes sure that strategies, philosophies, values, and goals are transmitted down throughout the organization to provide focus, clarity, and direction. A key point is that TQM has to be introduced and led by top management. Commitment and personal involvement is required from top management in creating the deploying clear quality values and goals consistent with the objectives of the company, and in creating and deploying well-defined systems, methods, and performance measures for achieving those goals. Next group is the binding motor. It includes only one element of TQM, that is communication, and it is also very important. It binds everything together, starting from the foundation to roof of the TQM house. Everything is bound by strong motor of communication. It acts as a vital link between all elements of TQM. Communication means a common understanding of ideas between the sender and the receiver. The success of TQM demands communication with and among all the organization members, suppliers, and customers. Supervisors must keep open airways where employees can send and receive information about the TQM process. Communication coupled with the sharing of correct information is vital. For communication to be credible, the message must be clear and receiver must interpret in the way the sender intended. There are different ways of communication such as downward communication. This is the dominant form of communication in an organization. Presentations and discussions basically do it. By this, the supervisors are able to make the employees clear about TQM. Next one is upward communication. By this, the lower level of employees are able to provide suggestions to upper management of the effects of TQM. As employees provide insight and constructive criticism, supervisors must listen effectively to correct the situation that comes about about through the use of TQM. This forms of a level of trust between supervisors and uh, this forms a level of trust between supervisors and employees. This is also similar to empowering communication, where supervisors keep open ears and listen to others. The third one is sideways communication. This type of communication is important because it breaks down barriers between departments. It also allows dealing with customers and suppliers in a more professional manner. The last and the final uh, structure of the building is roof, and the final element lies in the on the roof, and it helps to build the roof, and that is recognition. Recognition is the last and final element in the entire system. It should be provided for both suggestions and achievements for teams as well as individuals. Employees strive to receive recognition for themselves and their teams. Detecting and recognizing contributors is the most important job of a supervisor. As people are recognized, there can be huge changes in self esteem, productivity, quality, and the amount of effort exerted to the task at hand. Recognition comes in its best form when it is immediately following an action that an employee has performed. Recognition comes in different ways, places, and time, such as ways. It can be by way of personal letter from top management, also by award banquets, plaques, or trophies, etc. Then places. Good performers can be recognized in front of departments, on performance boards, and also in front of top management. Then time. Recognition can be given at any time, like in staff meeting, annual award banquets, etc. Now we can conclude by conclude the elements discussion of element by saying that these 8 elements are key in ensuring the success of TQM in an organization, and that the supervisor is a huge part in developing these elements in the workplace. Without these elements, the business entities cannot be successful TQM implementers. It is very clear from the above discussion that TQM without it is very clear from this discussion that TQM without involving integrity, ethics, and trust would be a great remiss. In fact, it would be incomplete. training is the key by which the organization creates a TQM environment. Leadership and teamwork go hand in hand. Lack of communication between department, supervisor, and employees create a burden on the whole TQM process. Last but not the least, recognition should be given to people who contributed to the overall completed task. Hence, let by example, train employees to provide a quality product, create an environment where there is no fear to share knowledge, and give credit where credit is due is the motto of a successful TQM organization. Next, coming to the benefits of total quality management, the benefit arising from the implementation of total quality management in an organization are this will increase the awarenesses of quality culture within the organization. A special emphasis on teamwork will be achieved, and TQM will lead to commitment towards continuous improvement. These are the references what I have used to build this tutorial. Uh, these are very good. Okay, if you like this tutorial, please subscribe for getting new videos on the same subjects or different subjects. Okay, uh, I hope you have understood the topic. If you have any query, you can comment in the comment section. I will try to answer all the question. Thank you.